Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of April 4th through the 10th. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, I do apologize that I couldn't get this up sooner. I actually have a lot going on. I have a family member who's very close to me who's not doing well. All right, so let's see. All right, Virgo, I have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now, the 10 of Wands isn't necessarily a negative energy, not at all. This represents having a lot of responsibilities, having a lot on your plate. This is my energy that I'm carrying around right now. So having a lot to do, having a lot on your plate, having many different responsibilities that maybe you've taken on yourself. You're not really sharing these responsibilities. If you are working a lot or working every day, I mean, this is the energy that's with you right there. It can come up when you're simply, very busy. All right, so you have some interesting cards here, Virgo. The overall energy that I have for the entire week is the Devil. Okay, now the Devil can represent many different things, I did pull a clarifying card, and I do have the Empress. So you have two major arcana energies here that are your overall energies for this entire week. Now, the Empress is an amazing energy. This is you being incredibly creative this week, and she also represents new beginnings. So there could be, I feel, for some Virgos, a beautiful opportunity or new beginning that definitely is very significant, that's maybe on offer for you this week, but it could require that you sever ties with someone or something that's no longer serving you. The Devil represents feeling bound, feeling tied to, or feeling trapped by something. And for some of you, because it's a general reading, you might have felt as though you couldn't leave a situation or you were tied to a situation, but we always have choices that we can make. We can always choose to do something, even if we think that we cannot. We always have that choice. So I feel like for some Virgos, if you sever ties with someone or something in your life that's no longer serving you, this is a negative energy. It does not benefit you in any which way. The universe is going to bring in a beautiful new beginning for you. This is that fruitful energy that's coming through. And anything you start at this time will be very, very fruitful, very rewarding for you. This is that successful, blessed energy that the Empress is bringing in, that fertile, beautiful energy. Now, for other Virgos, what I'm seeing here is just, honestly, a lot of passion, The Empress represents beauty, creativity, passion, and then the Devil is a very passionate, lusty, seductive energy. So if you're in a relationship, this is actually very positive for you. I feel like it's going to be a very steamy week. If you've been looking to get pregnant, this is that fertile energy. So definitely just have fun trying this week, because the energy is definitely there for you. If you're not trying to get pregnant, definitely take proper precautions, because you have a lot of passionate energy in this spread. You also do have the Ace of Wands here, which for me is the most passionate card in the entire deck. So lots of passion this week, Virgo. Now, we are starting out with the Hierophant, and the Hierophant can represent traditional values, conforming, having faith in a situation. This can also be, this energy can come up when something legal is significant. The Hierophant can represent marriage or serious committed relationships, also large companies or even the government. So because I have the Knight of Cups walking towards the Hierophant, for some Virgos, I feel like if you've been dating someone or you just haven't been in a committed partnership, this is exactly where you're moving towards this week. So if you've just simply been dating or dating a particular person and it's not serious, I feel like you're moving towards actually making this relationship more serious. Absolutely. You're taking it to the next level with the energy of the Hierophant here and the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups can represent an offer or good news coming through. And, you know, for other Virgos, this is definitely career related. So because it's a general reading, some of you, this is definitely talking about love and relationships. And then other Virgos, because I have the Knight of Cups walking towards the Hierophant, and then I also have the Eight of Pentacles here, which can represent an apprenticeship, you starting a new job, or for me, it's my Craftsman card. It normally comes up when someone's been working at the same job for many years and they're finally receiving that recognition, they're receiving a raise or a promotion, there's some sort of advancement or achievement with this energy. It's a wonderful energy. It talks about bringing more security into your life. So for other Virgos, I feel like this is definitely career related. You're moving towards more security. You're moving towards yeah, just bringing more security, maybe an increase in finances, advancement, moving up within the company that you work for. And you have that wonderful creative energy that's with you. So if you are starting a new job at this time, again, it's going to be just very rewarding for you. This is that great energy to have, that successful energy to have. And if you are being promoted to a, you know, another title or moving up within the company, this is great as well. Underneath the Hierophant, I have that wonderful Ace of Wands, which is you being incredibly passionate. You definitely have a new beginning that's starting this week. So for some Virgos, this can be this new job. For other Virgos, this could be that relationship. Maybe you were just, you know, I say dating, but maybe there was just some, you know, not so serious energies with people around you. And this could be you just honestly, with this energy, you just now making something official. You guys are maybe now just officially a couple here with this energy. Yeah, lots of passion, lots of romance this week for many Virgos. For other Virgos, this can be like a creative hobby or a creative endeavor that you are starting. I do see you moving towards this beautiful new beginning. I have the Eight of Cups here. So for some Virgos, you're leaving something or someone behind that maybe just wasn't good for you. They didn't serve you. It just wasn't serving you anymore. So you could be leaving something behind that emotionally just wasn't good for you. And this is a very positive card. This is you moving forward, moving towards this beautiful Ace of Wands, this new beginning. For some of you, a new relationship. For others, this is maybe a new job or a new job title, or just simply that very creative energy where you're being extremely creative within the workplace. And you are receiving that acknowledgement for it. Now, one thing you have to take caution with, Virgo, is because on top of this Eight of Pentacles, I have the Nine of Swords. And then we also have that Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So some Virgos, you might be really, honestly, maybe overdoing it this week, just constantly working, maybe not taking any time off. And literally, I feel like you just have a ton on your plate, and it might be affecting your sleep cycle here. You might be starting to feel stressed out. If you can share some of your responsibilities, definitely ask someone to help you. I just don't want to see you just, you know, this start to take a toll on you physically, where, you know, you have this amazing energy here that's around you, but you can't experience it fully because maybe you just don't have the energy. I just want to make sure you're getting enough sleep. And you're not worrying, because the Nine of Swords can also represent, you know, you being in your mind too much, having worries, fears, anxieties, things of that nature. And honestly, I think some Virgos, you're thinking about the past. This is what's coming through for me. I have the Nine of Swords with the Three of Swords. And then I have the Nine of Wands. So you're thinking about the past, Virgo. You're waiting for something. I can see that. There's something that you've been waiting for with this energy for so long that you're tired, you're exhausted, and now you're starting to feel hopeless. And now it's bringing in these unhappy feelings. I feel like you've been waiting for so long. It's taking a toll on you emotionally, and it's bringing in a lot of fears and doubts and worries and just negative thoughts. I want you to take caution to this, because you're seeing this reading. You can absolutely eliminate some of this energy. Absolutely. You can try to remain positive, remain hopeful, and know that things are turning around. Stay focused on the beautiful blessings that you have coming in, because you definitely have some amazing blessings and some amazing energy coming in. Now, for many of you, that's why we have the devil here, because you need to sever ties with negative thoughts, with feeling hopeless, with carrying around a heavy heart. Okay? The Three of Swords can come up when it's representing a heavy heart and feeling really unhappy in a situation. Now, I understand you're unhappy because you've been waiting, but just know that I feel like in your case, you need to have faith. You have the Hierophant here. I feel like things are happening on divine time. You just need to keep the faith and know that change is coming in. Change is absolutely coming in, because this is a 10, the 10 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. 10s represent cycles that are completing. So this stressed out energy that you're feeling right now, where you have a ton on your back, is now coming to an end. This energy will pass. And I feel like then you'll fully be able to maybe experience this amazing energy that you have around you. In the meantime, just remain positive, keep your faith, remain positive, and remain focused on the positive, beautiful energies that you have around you. This is that wonderful, fertile energy. And I feel like for the most part, many of you you're very focused on your work. And if that's how you've been dealing with this, whatever this is that you've been waiting for, I think that's good. Just stay focused on your work, but make sure that you're getting enough sleep at night. And if you can talk to someone, talk to someone. I am going to draw you an additional guidance card. I am using a new deck this week, Virgo. This is my Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. So some additional guidance for Virgo. Okay, so I had a bunch of cards fly out. None flipped over, so I'm going to pick from these cards here. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is amazing. Write about your thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. Write about your thoughts and feelings, Virgo. This is Spirit coming through for you big time. This is especially for those Virgos that are experiencing these unhappy feelings, this heartache, these sleepless nights. You're worrying a lot. Maybe writing about your feelings and your thoughts. This will be able to maybe ease some of these worries and just help you in some which way. Maybe get things out into the universe, releasing them from yourself. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. This will be, this can be some healing coming to as well if you do this. So just remain focused on these beautiful new beginnings that you do have coming in, Virgo. We have offers coming through. I feel like for many of you, this is in regards to career. For others, this is definitely relationship. You have some amazing, passionate energy that's with you this week, Virgo. So I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.